today.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Play fake. Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Murray. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Shotgun now from Murray. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 16 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns.
So the ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. 36 yards on the play.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 27. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. on first down. This is McCaffrey. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Murray. Shrugs him off. And he'll get it down here to the 43. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 2 yards to go, second down. Murray now to throw. Complete. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Purdy looking to throw. It fights him up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. Budda Baker with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. To throw, it's Murray. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's Murray. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second down, Murray sets to throw. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the...
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 50. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Murray. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Murray going to throw. That is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Singletary here running out of the gun. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First down, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To throw is Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. from the red zone. Here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Devin Singletary, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 5. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. McCaffrey on the counter. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, again to Mitchell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And he will find his man, Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now Murray throwing on second down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Operating from the gun, Murray. This will be caught downfield by Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So Purdy and the Niners down 17-15. A minute 36 to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. To throw is Purdy. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. And some room to work. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy to throw. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 18.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. This offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're already in range for a potential game-winning field goal, but they certainly want to get him as close as possible before sending him out there. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion.
Now Purdy. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Jake Moody now for the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Murray, one final try. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle and they could